and welcome to today's practice called Sun Inspired. This is going to be a short flow and we'll use a few different series of Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutations as the base for this practice. To begin, we will start in table. So if you like to support your knees with a blanket, you can place a blanket right across the center of your yoga mat. And if you have a set of blocks, you can place those to the front short side of the mat. So as you come to the table, you're going to place your knees beneath your frontal hip bones and your hands as wide or a little bit wider than your shoulders. Spread through your fingers, and you almost want to feel as though you're giving just a very gentle hug with your hands to the mat. So just gently activating the hands into the earth, and we'll begin to flow through a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, cow tilt, release the belly, lift the heart and chin. Exhale, press the hands, and from that press, bring the body into cat stretch. Take the tailbone under, draw the shoulder blades apart. Inhale, cow tilt. Exhale, cat stretch. Inhale, cow tilt. And exhale, cat stretch. Go into cow tilt one more time. Breathe in, release the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, curl the toes, downward facing dog. Lift the knees, send the sitting bones up toward the sky, and begin to gently pedal your feet and knees. Deep inhalation, full and complete exhalation. Find stillness. Take your last breath in. Exhale, lift your heels, gaze to the space between your hands, and begin to step your feet forward to come into forward fold. Feet hip bone distance apart, soften the knees, and fold the body into the legs. Breathe in, halfway lift, so slide the hands up on the shins. Shoulder blades slide down the back as you lift the belly away from the thighs, and exhale, fold back into the legs. Bend the knees, breathe in, reverse the swan dive, big circle sweep of your arms wide. Exhale, prayer hands come together, and then down into your heart. We'll do 3 rounds of Ardha Surya Namaskar, half salutation. Inhale, circle sweep the arms wide and up. Exhale, soften the knees and swan dive the body forward over the legs. Breathe in, half lift the spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse. Swan dive, rise up. Exhale, prayer hands to the heart. Inhale, circle sweep, extended mountain. Exhale, soften the knees, swan dive the body forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift with the spine. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, reverse the swan dive, rise up. Exhale, prayer hands to the heart. One last time, breathe in, circle sweep the arms, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive the body forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift with the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reverse the swan dive, rise up. And exhale, prayer hands together and into the heart. Version of Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. Inhale, circle sweep the arms, widen up. Exhale, swan dive the body forward over the legs. Inhale, take a halfway lift with the spine. And exhale, transition into downward facing dog. You might take your toes an extra inch or two farther back. Lift your heels and inhale, roll your body forward into plank. With knees up or knees down, we're going to exhale, bend the elbows and lower all the way down. We're going to do a couple rounds of breathing cobra here. So hands tucked under low chest. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, chest comes back down to the floor. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise into cobra. Press the tops of the feet down. And exhale, melt ribs, chest, chin. Inhale, almost feel like you're lifting from the space right between the shoulder blades. Heart lifts, chin slightly lifts. Exhale, come down. We'll lift up one more time. Inhale, lift. Now from here, you can transition table to down dog, or really engage the core and maybe lift straight up and back. Downward dog. I'll take a couple rounds of breath here. Another cycle of breath. Take your last inhale here. Lift your heels. Look forward. Completely exhale. And then as the breath fully empties, you can walk or lightly hop your feet up to your hands. Take a breath in. Lift halfway. And exhale, fold into the legs. Breathe in, reverse the swan dive. Come into extended mountain. And exhale, prayer hands come together. Down into the heart. One more time that way. Inhale, extended mountain, and exhale, swan dive the body forward over the legs. Breathe in, take a halfway lift with the spine, and exhale, plant the hands and come in to downward facing dog. Take a breath in, lift your heels, roll your body forward out into plank, knees up or knees down. Exhale, begin to bend the elbows and lower down. A few rounds of that breathing cobra. Inhale to lift the chest, anchor the feet. Exhale to melt. Inhale, curl up. And exhale down. Inhale to curl up. And exhale down. Inhale to curl up. Exhale down. This time we'll come into cobra. And you'll decide either table to down dog or lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog, adjust your feet if needed and take a few cycles of breath here. Finding that sense of active stillness, holding the pose, feeling the subtle movement of the breath. Another cycle of breath here. Take your inhale and start to lift your heels high. You're going to exhale, look to the space between the hands, fully empty out, then walk or lightly hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift with your spine, and exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Exhale, prayer hands at the heart. We're going to do one round of a version of Surya Namaskar B. So we're going to inhale, start to bend the knees coming into chair, and sweep your arms out wide. Let your arms come by the sides of the face. Exhale, bring the body forward over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift with the spine, and exhale, find downward facing dog. Maybe adjust the toes an inch back, lift the heels. Inhale, roll the body forward out into plank, knees up or down. Exhale, bend the elbows in, lower down. Inhale, lift the chest into cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, downward dog. Right heel is going to lift to the sky, downward dog split. Exhale, you're going to curl your right knee into your chest and step your right foot by your right wrist. Take your left foot, step it an inch or two to the left before spinning the heel down. Inhale, rise up into warrior one. And exhale, frame the right foot. Step the right foot back, downward dog. On a breath in, let your heels lift high and roll your hips forward out into plank. Knees up or down. Exhale, bend the elbows and lower. Inhale, lift the chest into cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left heel lifts now. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, curl the left knee in and step the left foot forward. Right foot an inch to the right. Spin the heel 30 degrees down with the back foot. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, frame your left foot. Spin your right heel away from the floor and step back. Lift your heels again and inhale, roll forward. Exhale, bend the elbows and lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. A few cycles of breath here. Another cycle of breath here. Notice the sensation of warmth as a result of the flow. Breathe in, gaze forward, lift the heels. Fully exhale, bend the knees. Walk or lightly hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift your spine halfway. Exhale, hold in. So we're going to bend the knees. We're going to come to chair. Sweep the arms to the sides of the face. Exhale, mountain prayer hands come to the heart. Notice how your energy has shifted and changed. Be able to feel a little more awareness just of the overall sensation in the body. So yoga just increases our overall sense of awareness. Okay, take a breath in, circle the arms wide and up again. This time just bring the right hand to the right thigh and just take a side bend. Just holding in that side bend for a few moments. Right hand can stay as it is, or right hand can come up, maybe catching hold of the left wrist. If you take that option, you might even bend your right knee just a bit, just to gently press those hips out a little more toward the left. And then come to the center. Reach your fingertips to sky, lengthen your tailbone slightly down. Exhale, left hand to left thigh, side stretch. Again, you can stay right there, or your left hand might come up, maybe catching hold of your right wrist. And again, you might gently just bend your left knee. It will help you to nudge the hips a little more to the right, which will help to exaggerate the opening around your lower ribs, especially in the space right below the lowest rib. Inhale, come to the center. Feel your spine in neutral. Breathe in and exhale, soften your knees, swan dive your body forward. All right, take your feet a little wider. You're going to allow your right knee to bend a little bit, right hand on the ground or a yoga block. Left hand can come to your left hip, or you can stretch the left fingertips to the sky, revolve, forward fold. Now here, just feel the belly button just kind of tuck in, almost like your belly button is attempting to scoop into the front line of your spine, and gaze down at your right hand just to create a little more relaxation in the neck and the jawline. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat or to the block, bend the left knee. Right hand now to the right hip, or send the fingertips, the arm up to the sky. Tuck the belly button in a bit. Gaze down at your left hand. Let's take another breath in. And exhale. Right hand comes down. You can bring your feet more underneath of your hips. Breathe in, halfway lift with your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last down dog. Take a moment here in stillness. Take one more round of inhalation here. Exhale, lower your knees down. Inhale, cow tilt with the spine. Release the belly, lift the heart. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale, release the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round your spine. One more time. Inhale, release the belly and lift the heart. And exhale, round. Come to neutral. You're gonna bring the legs around, come to a seat. You can fold your blanket up a time or two just to sit up on the edge of your support. Make your hands palms up on your thighs. Close your eyes for a moment. Palms open to the sky is a gesture of openness and receptivity. Just feel your body, your heart, your mind open to receiving the gifts that today has to offer. Let's take a last round or two of breath here. By lifting the hands, we're going to bring the tip of the ring fingers and the tip of the pinky fingers together. Heels of your hands will remain open, keeping the palms facing up toward the sky in this gesture of openness and receptivity. This gesture can help remind us of the flow of life, energy moving outward, and energy coming back in. Last breath here. Palms come together at the heart. The light within me sees and bows to that same light that exists